I'm trying to trademark, and it doesn't matter which country it's in.
No, why? Why? Why doesn't it matter which country it's in? It should matter.
Okay, hang in there. That's a funny start. And I'm willing to pay extra to have it accepted faster. So they want it done anywhere in the world as fast as possible. What country accepts trademarks the fastest?
The Caribbean countries.
Which one?
The Caribbean countries.
Ooh, you had an answer. I love this.
Yeah, I've only done it once years ago, but which
Can't talk about it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, which one was it? I bet if you Google around, you can find out which one is pretty quick at turning around trademark registrations. I do know that some of the larger companies, like Apple, for example, will file in foreign jurisdictions, like a country in the Caribbean, and then they'll use that trademark application to hold space until they go to market or want to bring the product to the United States, in which case they'll file a Madrid Protocol application to port the registration from one country to the United States. So it's less obvious to folks who are searching, Apple's upcoming trade dress applications or trademarks to get a sense for what's going on.
Because on the trademark side, it's public right away. Is that true?
Yep, it's public right away. So everything's publicly available. Publicly, you can look up what Apple's been filing. Now, of course, that doesn't stop a company like Apple from having subsidiaries who are filing trademarks, in which case, those can potentially funnel up to Apple corporate. But more often than not, they typically file them under their own corporate name, or they file them in a third. If they have like a revolutionary product that they want protection for, need protection for, but don't want to, publicly disclose at this point, sometimes they'll publicly disclose by just putting it in one of these third-party countries, like in the Caribbean.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, I'm curious why this individual wants to know like how they get the trademark fastest and like what country, because you get trademark rights based on, at least in the United States, based on use. So you have to use it in order to get the registration. It's not always the case in every country in the world. But I'm curious what the motivating factor is here for why they want the trademark registration now. In an application serial number is not good enough.
Yep, I'm definitely curious too. Any downside to that? You said some of the bigger companies do that approach where they'll just want to get something
complicated. Typically you're gonna have to hire foreign counsel to, babysit that trademark application. It's easier for us in the United States when we're taking applications abroad, because we can file in the United States and then use the Madrid Protocol international treaty to port applications across the world to member nations. In this particular case, you probably have to go hire, a foreign counsel in the country to file the trademark on your behalf.